Hello everyone, it is I, Mark SW. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who didn't see my last video, I was at an old pumping station which the Skull hackers were using as a storage facility, and I blew it up. While I was there, I did find some useful information, some plans for some new operations, two in particular, one called Cyberdoll, the other called Download. And I found one of the 3 booster units and I managed to get it back. And then I found out how it works. How it works is you unscrew the top section and it's a USB which you plug into a computer or any electrical device, and this will help to boost the power of the computer by about 80%, I think it was, because I found some information out by interrogating one of the lieutenants. Alpha said that one's called the reprogrammer, the other is the extractor, and the third is the corruptor. I'm not sure which one is which, so, well, at least I got one of them. I've also had a message from Miss H saying that she wants to talk to me, so it looks like we'll finally get to see her. So I've sent her a message saying that I'm back home in Leicester, and I've freshened up after my mission, so I'm just waiting for the return text. I also sent Miss H a lot of photos of the plans for Operation Download and Operation Cyberdoll. It seems for Operation Cyberdoll that the Skull hackers are building an army of Cyberdolls and are planning to use them to take over the USA. I still don't know much about Operation Download, so I need to look into that more. Oh, hold on, text message. This could be from Miss H. Glad to hear you're back safe and sound, Mark. I will contact you at noon. Please set up an iPad. Right, well, it looks like she's going to give me a video call or something. So bear with me a moment, guys. I need to set up my iPad. Okay. Alright, guys, I've just set up my iPad. So I'm looking forward to this. We'll finally get to see Miss H. So she said she'd call me about noon. It's nearly noon now. In case you guys are wondering, I'm doing this in one of the renovated rooms of my house, because my house has been renovated, for those of you who don't know. And all these wooden bits, part of the new kitchen we're going to install, so that's exciting too. Oh, hold on. Another text from Miss H. Point your sonic screwdriver at your tablet and switch on for 5 seconds. This is getting even more mysterious. Well, I've got my sonic screwdriver with me. Here we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Hey, there's static on my tablet. I think this is it. Hello, Miss H? This is Mark SW here. Can you hear me?
Hello Mark, it's good to finally meet you, face to face.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, Miss H. Is that your real name?
It's just an alias. I can't tell you my real name because I'm a senior member of the British Secret Service.
British Secret Service? You mean you're with MI5 or MI6?
Not quite, but I do liaise with them.
Cool. I take it that's why your face is camouflaged. I was hoping for a face reveal, but never mind.
Well, if you're ready, let's get down to business. So, I've received the photos that you've sent me, and I've been watching your recent videos. You've done very well. Now, I would imagine that you have a lot of questions.
Well, yeah, I do have some questions for you. But you say you're British Secret Service. Well, are you sure it's alright for me to film this? I mean, won't it contravene the Official Secrets Act?
True, but you're not a member of the BSS. It's an unofficial assignment, so you viewers have the right to know.
Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. Okay, well, here's my second question. Those messages and clues that you sent me, they were all written on old-fashioned paper. Now, the Game Master writes all his messages on old-fashioned paper, so are you related to him?
No. But we are old friends. We studied at Cambridge University together and we've just stayed in touch since then.
Oh, so that's something new I've learnt about the Game Master. And I take it you've been following his adventures via Rebecca Zamolo's YouTube channel.
Correct. He told me about how he caught the evil hackers back in 2016. Since then he's been preparing a team to help fight them. I've been letting him know if they've been involved in any operations in the UK.
Well, that makes sense actually, because I mentioned in my video about hackers and heroes that some members of Project Zorgo took on a group of YouTubers from Wales, the Megan Mo Show. What about the Spy Ninjas? I take it you've been following them as well.
Indeed, but the GM doesn't. He doesn't even like talking about them. I think it's because, you know, the Spy Ninjas have got all the gadgets and gizmos and he's kind of jealous.
Touché. After all, the Spy Ninjas do have the best gadgets. I've done reviews on them. The only gadget the Game Master Network have is the decoder ring. It's only got numbers on, it's not symbols. But it's not the gadgets that make a good team though, it's the people themselves.
And you're already part of a good team.
What do you mean?
Is it not true that you and your friend Jenny are members of a secret society called the Defenders?
Whoa, hold on now. That's private information. Well, it was. And it's not really a society. The Defenders is more like a friendship group. But like the Spy Ninjas and the Game Master Network, there are certain rules if you want to join. And how the hell did you find out about it anyway?
I have my methods.
Yeah, I should have known. British Secret Service. Okay, well, my next question. When did you realise that the Skull Hackers were a serious threat? Was it when they stole the magic book from Challenge Squad, which I managed to get back?
Not exactly. I first heard of them in 2019. They threatened to form alliance with other hackers, but I didn't really believe in them. It wasn't until they attacked the Phantoms, and then they took down the Hacker Spy League headquarters, and then they stole the 4 gems from Rebecca.
Seriously? They actually took over Rain Safe House? And I remember the 4 gems. They really took all 4 of them? Even the Incredigem?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Bloody hell. Well, when it comes to hacking, have they actually hacked into other people's YouTube channels and deleted them?
Only those that haven't uploaded the videos, but the number's still high, 311, and it does get worse.
Okay, how worse?
I'm going to play you a video. This video was transmitted on every TV channel in America, and you may find this a bit disturbing.
People of the United States, this is General Skull, Supreme Commander of the Skull Hackers. For years, crime involving firearms has gotten worse and worse, and the authorities have failed to bring it under control. This ends now. We of the Skull Hackers intend to take the matter into our own hands. We shall do this by disarming the entire country. Observe. This complex is one of many arms manufacturing plants. Now, behold my powers.
Oh my god.
That is the first, and many more will follow. If the gun crime continues, we will destroy another weapons manufacturing plant, and another, and another, until the United States is totally weaponless. You have no one to blame but yourselves. From now on, you will do things my way or suffer the consequences. The Skull Program is online.
That is the general solution to world peace or to end the gun crime? It's obscene.
Exactly. The Skull have been active for 5 years, and they've already killed 700 people. If we don't stop them, God help us all.
700? Ouch. Well, that leads me to my last question. Apart from being a defender, why did you choose me to do this special assignment?
Both you and the Megamo channel are the only British YouTubers to really show an interest in Spy Ninjas and the Game Master Network. I was going to ask Megamo, but I thought it'd be better to ask you, to be honest.
Me?
You're a smart person, Mark. You've left comments on the YouTube videos that will help them, and it gives you an opportunity.
What opportunity?
In the letter I sent you, I mentioned that one of your videos really moved me. It's the one you made for World Autism Day back in 2020 during COVID. And you mentioned that you didn't feel like a hero, and that you really felt like you wanted to be a hero one day.
I keep seeing the message that by staying at home you're saving lives, because the few people there are out and about, it makes it difficult for the virus to spread. It's the doctors and nurses, NHS, they're the real heroes. Not me. I'm not a hero. I don't feel like I'm saving lives. For once in my life, I'd like to be a hero. Just once. Maybe fight one of the hacker organizations, or rescue a beautiful damsel in distress. Well, yeah, that is true, because people were saying that by following the COVID guidelines, you're being a hero. But that's not being a hero, that's just following orders. Well, in my case, it's following a dictatorship because I hate conservatives. But honestly, in my family, there are only 2 heroes. First, there's my cousin Tina. She's a nurse, so she's been on the COVID front line. And second, my granddad, Fred. He served in the Navy during World War II. Okay, he didn't really want to fight, but in my book, he's a war hero.
And you can be a hero too. Mark SW, a British autistic YouTuber who saved the world from evil hacker organisations.
But Miss H, I'm just a small YouTuber. I don't even have a YouTube award or a plaque. Only the big famous YouTubers in America get to fight evil forces. Not just Chad and V and Rebecca, but also the Scories, Ninja Kids TV, Stephen Share, that YouTube family, and the Wild Adventure Girls. If I try to warn them that the Skull have a plan to invade America using an army of creepy dolls, they won't listen. The chances of me collaborating with them are probably 1 billion to 1.
You've gotten to collaborate with Super Saf.
Well, yeah, I did collaborate with Super Saf last year, but that was different. You see, I had a friend who knew him.
Mark, you don't have to be a famous YouTuber to be a hero. An ordinary person who just cares about and looks out for other people can be a hero. And that's really what you are and what you've been doing. You want to just be there for autistic people so they don't have to go through the same nightmares that you've been through. And you've already had a lot of success. I really feel like this is a golden opportunity for you.
Can I have a moment to think about this, please?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'll be right back. Okay guys, just want a moment to talk to you so I can share my thoughts. I apologise for the sound in the background, there's lots of cars going by. She does make some good points, Miss H. I mean, I wouldn't mind being a hero just once. I used to make up stories about me being a superhero when I was a kid. I just have one concern though. Because she's Secret Service, I'm just concerned that she may be hiding something. I mean, can I trust her? The reason I bring this up is because I used to read the Alex Rider books. I don't know if you've ever read them, but for those of you who haven't, Alex Rider was this teenager and he's being forced to work by MI6, even though he doesn't want to be a spy. But he has no choice because MI6 threatened to blackmail him, and the head was a man who always got his way. So I'm just worried that Miss H is one of those people, someone who doesn't care as long as she gets her way. And I don't want to get any of my friends involved unless they have to. I mean, remember, the Skull didn't just try to kill me, they also tried to kill my friend Jenny. But of course, they have killed other people. 700. This can't go on, that's too much. They have to be stopped, so I will continue the fight against the Skull Hackers. But there are some conditions that I need to discuss with Miss H, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, Miss H, I will continue to fight the Skull Hackers, but I have 3 conditions.
I'm listening.
Right, number 1, I don't know if you've read the Alex Rider books, but when he worked for MI6, he was treated unfairly and he was like being used with very little gratitude. I don't want that to happen to me.
Of course. Now believe me, I'm not one of those kind, heartless people that gets their own way.
Good. Okay, number 2. If any of my friends are going to get involved in this, you must tell them everything. You can't force them to help me. They have to be volunteers.
Agreed, I will not force your friends to work. I did happen to ask Jenny, by the way, while you were away in Nottingham, if she would be involved.
That's good to know. And number 3, now I know I'm not working for you, but when this is all over, if at some point in the future I need your help, you have to help me. You owe me a debt.
Deal.
Thank you. Right then, now if I may make a suggestion, when I was questioning Lieutenant Alpha, she told me that the Skull Hackers had a mind-bending potion. That's how they get their new recruits. I suggest that our next move is that we make some kind of antidote to counter the potion.
I'm already a step ahead of you there, Mark, so I've done a lot of research and have spoken to the GM, and we've agreed that the ingredients will be separated, and we'll put them in different locations around Leicester, ready for you to pick them up. That way the hackers won't be able to intercept them as easily.
Yeah, good idea. When you're ready, text me the locations and I'll pick them up.
Will do. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, Mark.
Likewise, Miss H. And thank you for the confidence boost.
Good luck.
Oh, I think she's gone now, guys. Well, that was a surprise. So it was a member of the British Secret Service who invited me. And she knows the Game Master. And she is right. I am a member of this friendship group called the Defenders. It was meant to be a secret, but now you guys know. But she's also shown me just how dangerous the Skull Hackers are, even the General himself, and why he has to be stopped. So if we make this antidote, something to counter that mind-bending potion, that means me and my friends will be protected on future missions, but also we could use it to turn some Skull members against the organization, sort of bring them back to normal, so to speak. It's worth a try. Okay guys, so do give this video a thumbs up, and do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can continue to follow my adventures. I'm going to need all the support I can get, because if I can't stop the Skull Hackers, not only will they take over the world, but many more innocent people could die.